The secret to surviving the winter is more fur, and perhaps less interaction with the film crew.
It's just another Tuesday. The sheep don't really care what the temperature is. The fence is strong. Stronger than some of the new interns we get from the city. They complain about the printer. I carry ice blocks the size of a bear. It builds character, I suppose. This is how we stay warm. Also how we stay humble. Very humble. Yes, this is my cardio. Also how I get my water. It is very efficient, actually. They follow me around with the camera, but they won't help with the wood. Very interesting priorities. Ah, much better. It is minus 40 outside, you know. Keeps the bears away. You think this is cold. You should try the outhouse in January. You cannot rush the ice. It melts when it is ready, like a teenager. We mostly use it for the borscht. The wolves are less trouble than the film crew. At least the wolves know when to be quiet. People think it's lonely out here. It is. But at least the Wi-Fi is terrible, so I get work done. This one is ready. You cannot rush the borscht, or the winter will laugh at you. In the city, they have supermarkets. Here, we have the forest. My soup is better. You think this ice is hard. You should try milking a reindeer at 50 below. It builds character. Yes, I suppose you could call this a workplace. The benefits are terrible, but the commute is short, and the stew is fresh. Do you want to know the secret to a long life? It's simple. Eat well, work hard, do not annoy the spirits of the forest. Winter is long, but the fire is warm. You learn to appreciate the simple things, like not freezing to death. The bears usually sleep through the winter. The wolves, however, are a different matter entirely. They are always. People ask if I am scared of the wolves. I tell them I am more scared of running out of vodka. These are just hungry puppies. The sheep prefer the cabin to the blizzard outside. Smart animals. The draft usually hits right here, by the bookshelf. The winter is long. We spend much time inside. Yes, the sheep live here too. It is cozy. You get used to the cold after 7th years. That one sounds close, yeah. Anyway, about the goats. They ask how I survive the winter. I tell them, you just keep moving, like the bear. Now, this interview is over. The winter is long. We eat only potatoes and sometimes bear meat.
Yeah.
Mostly potatoes.
So we're almost at the top. Yeah. It's very snowy. We packed extra scarves. I'm fine. We're all fine here. It's completely normal to see a polar bear footprint this close to the porch. It's fine.
The retreat is really fostering some great synergies. I mean, the isolation alone is really bringing us together as a unit.
When Pam said team building exercise, I didn't realize it involved actual wolves.
She knows we're out here. We know she's in there. It's a whole thing. Plus, the fire is surprisingly warm.
That tug just now? Probably just a curious seal. They do that. Little rascals. They call this roughing it. I call it Tuesday. Although the intern forgot the salt again, he will not last the winter. They asked why I do not use the matches store. Stronger, like me. The pelts must be stitched tightly, otherwise the cold takes you. It is a silly way to go. Americans think layering means 2 shirts. This is layering. They complain about the internet speed. I told them, The mammoths are busy. These steps are not for the weak. Ivan tried last week. He is still in the snow. We will get him eventually.
The hardest part is the frostbite, obviously. But the camera crew complaining about the cold is a close second.
People think Siberian winters are tough. They should try dealing with hungry sheep before coffee. We use the steaming grain because the sheep prefer it warm. If we served it cold, they would file a grievance.
As the sun sets on this icy wilderness, the delicate balance of the frozen lake here, in the hush of the deep winter, an isolated sanctuary braves the elements. This is the realm of the snow monkey. In a landscape defined by ice and wind,
Drawn by the warmth, the creatures convene. But this fire holds a volatile secret. The ancient rhythm of the north dictates a careful routine. Bundled in thick furs,
As the deep freeze sets in, survival depends on meticulous organization. Each piece of wood represents
the Arctic landscape demands constant vigilance. Here, survival hinges not just on resilience, but